Hey guys, this is Soulback Sports and I'm so back with another video, and today we're going to be going over and determine whether Brock Purdy is a good or a bad quarterback. And I know this is a very a hot button topic with the sports media, with people that are just having a general discussion, but I just want to get to the bottom of it and kind of give my insights into the situation. But before we get into the analysis, I would like you all to take some time to subscribe, comment the video. This helps me out a lot and helps me out getting more content like this out to you guys. So let's begin. So, as you can see right here in this stats, Brock Purdy's first full season, he has a QBR of 72.7, which is tied for first in the league. Passer rating of 113, which is first. Passing yards fifth. Passing touchdowns third. Completion percentage second. Yards per attempt first. EPA first, and etc. So pretty much, for the most part, as you can see right here, overall, you see great statistics overall, and this is all well and good, all right? But if we go here, check out his full stats for the season, you see that he has for the entire regular season, he had 72.7% QBR and 4,280 passing yards, 31 touchdowns, and overall had a career long versus the NFC in 76 yards and 66 yards. So what does this tell you? He's able to get the ball out. He's able to throw it for pretty far actually. And he's able to produce for this team that already is loaded with weapons. And now we go to the question, is he good or is he not? Well, he was picked round 7 and he was the last pick in the draft. That doesn't tell the full story either, because he's putting all the stats. How could that be possible? That a round 7, pick 262 player can put out stats like this? Well, it helps that he has a great team around him, a good coach that is able to essentially give plays that can get the most out of him and have general success. Because think about it. When you're trying to develop a quarterback, wins matter when it comes to the development and the overall mindset. Because think about, for an example, like a Trevor Lawrence or like a Justin Fields or whatnot. The wins matter when it comes to their overall confidence and the overall ability to produce. Coaching matters when it comes to ability and produce. Am I saying Brock Purdy is the most talented quarterback we've seen and that round 7 was such a sham that he shouldn't have been picked that low? No, absolutely not. No one's saying that he's meant to be a first round pick, top 5 pick in the NFL draft type beat. No one's saying that. But I am saying is that it doesn't matter what pick you are. Because think about it. Before Brock Purdy, it was Trey Lance. And Trey Lance was picked number 3 overall in the 2021 NFL draft. And keep in mind, the 49ers gave up 3 first-round picks to get him. And to move up to get him, actually. And didn't pan out because A, he was hurt. B, he didn't, once he got better and he actually went to training camp, he didn't have the success. He wasn't able to show Kyle Shanahan that he would be able to be like the future for the 49ers. What is that a little bit too of a rash decision? Could be, because you never know what exactly could happen if Trey Lance were to stay with the 49ers. But it isn't a good look if Sam Darnold beats Trey Lance for the second spot behind Brock Purdy as the number 1. But anyways, you got to give props to Brock Purdy, because for being the last pick, giving the opportunity for being like the third string quarterback and to perform like this and take your team to the NFC Championship game in the middle of the season is important. It's a big step. And the fact that this season he improved a lot of his game, he was able to add on to what he was able to do in 2022, in the 2023 season, and just develop further. Were there bumps along the way? Of course. The Ravens game was one. The Bengals, the I'm trying to remember the Vikings game. There's so many instances you can look in and say like, oh, he's not good. He's not good. It's not good, right? He had bad games. A lot of players have bad games, okay, and it's completely normal for that to happen. And now that the 49ers are in the Super Bowl, it begs the question, is he good? And I say yes. I think that he is. I think that he's not elite. He's not like going to be like the most athletic. He's not going to be the most like game-changing quarterback. I know we have this whole narrative when with like Cam Newton saying that he's a game manager, not a game changer. There's a very valid truth to that. But to deny the fact that what he's done for this team is unheard of, because it's like, but it bewilders me because it's like he does enough. He does the bare minimum. He does, if not more than the bare minimum, to elevate this team to what it is. The fact that the locker room it has his back, the players have his back. Because if he weren't good, the thing is, he was the reason why the teams are his team is losing the game. Then yeah, the players won't have his back. But they're winning. They're winning because of him as well. Like, he's an addition. Like, I don't see why people are saying he's a bad quarterback or he is, like, not good. He's not going to be good. But, but that's because it's like, and the thing is, with moving the goalpost, like, oh, he has to win a Super Bowl to even be considered good. That's nonsense. Like, how did that make any sense? Like most of the good quarterbacks in the league haven't even won a Super Bowl. Like, you can't just say like, oh, Josh Allen is still better than Purdy because, like, yes, he is. Don't get me wrong. I don't want anything twisted. But I'm saying for the sake of argument, like, Josh Allen hasn't won a Super Bowl yet. And we're saying that Brock Purdy, in order to get to Josh Allen or even like his, like, even be in discussion, has to win a Super Bowl as the last pick of the NFL draft, and a person that was a third string quarterback got the opportunity. That makes no sense at all. And it's okay. He can be a good quarterback in this league. He could be a player that's not the most gifted, but can give you as much as possible and could still win you games. Yes, I agree. They haven't played insane comp to get to the Super Bowl, like the Packers, the Detroit Lions, but the Detroit and Packers are actually scary teams nonetheless. They were able to get that far in the first place. And, he was able to come back from like bad spots. He was down in the Packers game. He was down in the Lions game. And he was able to will his team back. Not will his team. That's kind of a strong word, but like allow himself to be a positive in the ability to bring his team back. And you got to give him props while he's here, because listen, this is one of the greatest stories we've seen. And this is one of like the reasons why he's so loved amongst like NFL fans and stuff, because it's like, you never expect that. He's very humble. He's very this, that, and all that. But the fact that he was put in a great situation, put with amazing receivers, that just shows you that this is prime example right here. You build a team that's QB friendly. Let me say that again. You build a team that is QB friendly and you will get results. The Bears have to learn from that because you have to learn from the 49ers. You have to learn from Detroit and that's crazy to say nowadays, but like, you got to learn from them. They built a team to be QB friendly, whether it's get weapons, get an offensive line, get defensive line and defensive pieces, and this team will be insane. Like, and Brock Purdy adds to that because he's able to show that he has some decent IQ when it comes to passing the ball, getting the ball out, very systematic with his reads. And yeah, you got to give props what props is due. And that's all I really got to say. I just really wanted to, cut the slander of Brock Purdy. Will he win the Super Bowl? Probably not. But this is still a crazy story nonetheless. Like, he could very well lose the Chiefs, but he'll still be a good quarterback. in my eyes. Like, anyways, that's all I got for this video. Please remember to like and subscribe below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.